goal. Amuse yourselves. Nice trick. What do you do for an encore?
Which way?
There.
Polaris, she's been abducted.
Indeed, Charles. It appears we both have a grievance with Apocalypse.
Nightcrawler, we've located the professor. It's okay to teleport in.
Will do.
Get him to the X-Jet, Nightcrawler. We'll meet you there.
As you wish.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, boys and girls, sing along if you know it. Welcome to Let's Play X-Men Legends. More specifically, X-Men Legends 2 Rise of Apocalypse. Looks like we got a newcomer along with us. Apparently, well, for those who are in the know, even if you don't, I'm gonna tell you right now, Apocalypse is a pretty big deal. Especially for the X-Men and the Brotherhood to be teaming up against him. Seems to have made off with a mutant by the name of Polaris. If you are familiar with X-Men Legends 1, a lot of these hints here are not going to be all that... They'll be helpful, but they won't be all that different to you, for the most part. This just explains certain things. The build for these characters aren't going to be too different. For Magneto, because he's new, I would go with an even focus body kind of thing. He's going to be mostly a good support character. You know, like leadership. He has that like Cyclops. He has something called Supremacy, which +1 to all skills. It's something to build maybe entire party around, perhaps. I will go more into detail in a supplemental video as far as individual powers and what I'm going to be working with. It seems Sabretooth and Mystique got cut off. Fun fact, in the PC version, Sabretooth is playable. Mystique is not. The other playable person in the PC version is Pyro. And we're just gonna really beat the shit out of these guys. Breakables, tech bits, L1 for the healths, R1 for the energy ones. Again, if you're familiar with X-Men Legends 1s, this is just like reminding you more or less, you know, everything works. It just tells us energy. This will be our, what should I call it? R2, of course, our mutant power. Wolverine starts with the Feral Slash.
Yes.
Optic Beam.
Right.
She gets the Lightning Bolt. Magneto gets something called Levitation, which I can hold down to grab people. Oh, I'll show it off. I can hold it down and like grab people and hold them in place. Maybe throw them into pits and stuff. What's this over here? More energy and health potions. We got more of these guys. Just beat on these. You don't have to smash the ladders like before. Here's how, I'll try it. There it is. Just throw them against the wall. For the most part, I'm just going to use Wolverine to snick them. Snickety, snickety, snake, baby! Again, you don't have to smash the ladders. Just beat on these guys. Brutal Slash, booyah! Booyah! Oh, you... Ah, damn it. Hate it when they get close because they like to circle around you and avoid you. This game at some points will be a little bit tougher than the first X-Men Legends, mostly because there's 3 difficulties to work with, easy, normal, and hard. FYI, I'm going on the normal difficulty. And the max level has changed from... Ow! Well, I got too close to that, sorry. I was supposed to use Cyclops to optic beam that from afar. That's what the hint was. And over here, once we grabbed an item for your first time, it'll tell you, like, whether you want to leave the settings alone, distribute them automatically towards characters, or do it yourself. This also happens when you level up for the first time. It'll tell you, you know, you want to spend all your points, or you want us to spend the points for you, or you want to do it yourself. And, well, oof. Alrighty. Damn. You got worked. I'm going to need some of these health potions real quick. How about everybody else?
Very well.
Might as well top everybody off. I got another save, so fuck it. I'll need something to manipulate objects from a distance. Namely Magneto with his levitation. I'll just hit that little switch there. Boom, boom. Nice. Okay. Did a lot better.
Right.
Then again, talking while playing, you know, it takes some getting used to. Okay, I can show it off here. Yeah.
Will do.
Optic beam that shit. My fault for getting close and just talking. Wasn't thinking clearly. All sorts of smashable shit here. Again, the auto map brought on by pushing the R3 button. I'll probably have it in this setting this time as opposed to Legends 1. Because it's actually really just... I don't know, I find that a little more distracting. Maybe because it's not as see-through or whatever. In the first game. And through here... Oh, isn't that cute? These guys planned a little ambush. Booyah! Booyah! See that? A little, damn. It worked. These guys are level 1? Like I said, man. Thankfully, when you level up... leave it alone, I'll do it myself. You can spend your stat points, you can spend your skill points, or you can do both. Automatically, the computer will choose for you. Like I said, I choose to do it manually because I'm like pretty set on my builds. Do this door here. Uh-oh. Yeah, looks like we're not going that way. That hit will tell you there's other places. There's other ways to get in around. We'll use Booyah for that. His might, just so we can break through walls.
This is incredible.
Blowing up, I'm not going to get too much into that, like I said. I'll save that for a supplemental video. Because, you don't unlock all that many characters. Hell, you practically start out with, like, a full team, so... So you got, like, all sorts of choices to start with.
I am definitely stronger.
Give me back up.
Get on these guys a little bit. That guy's floating. How the fuck? Yeah. Not even an episode in, there's already glitches. Actually, this one's a little more notable for its glitches. There's one where it, like, can break the games. Some of them are really, beneficial for the most part. But yeah, real simple, tutorial mission. Well, simple, not easy. Because I almost lost Wolverine. Ooh. Oh, jeez.
Greetings. This location is known as the Sanctuary, a retreat of Magneto's. It will serve as our base of operations while we're here on the island of Genosha. Several days ago, Apocalypse attacked the city of Genosha. Magneto and several of his people were able to escape, but the rest of the populace was trapped. After helping to rescue me, Magneto requested the X-Men's aid in freeing Genosha. I could hardly refuse.
And us teaming up's a good thing?
Apocalypse is far too strong for either team to battle alone.
Yeah, I warned that
I
already.
realize this is a stressful situation, but remember, thousands of lives are depending on us. We must learn to work together.
And how do we find out about missions and briefings?
Talking to people around camp will activate your objectives. To receive briefings, activate the mission computer here to my side. Right now, you should speak with Sabretooth. He requires aid in finding a mutant he had helped escape from Genosha. Good luck to you.
Press the start button and choose the objectives tab to look at the status of your objectives. But we can just find him by following the yellow part. But before we do that, let's go over what we have in our little hub world. We'll be having a couple of these as we visit new areas. The hub will change. Hero Stash. For those familiar with the later Diablo games, you can stash items you don't want to sell off right away here. But there's a glitch involved in this if you have too much in here with one of the later acts. Like the level won't load and the game will crash. So try to keep that to a minimum if you can. Boost acts as our forge. He'll sell us stuff. Danger Room Computer over here. Of course, for our missions. Review Computer, review all the stuff we've grabbed. Like comic books and concept art. Trivia Game. There'll be a bunch of these. Unfortunately, they don't give us that much. As much XP as I would have liked in the first Legunds game. Extraction points. More or less the same thing. The new feature, which I'm probably going to use a whole hell of a lot, is if you get to other extraction points in certain areas, you can jump from one extraction point to the other. Very useful. Before we head to the mission briefing computer, we need to have a little chat with our, we can do this as Wolverine, too.
Never thought I'd see the day the Brotherhood be working alongside you, ex-pukes.
Aren't you pleasant?
Listen, much as I hate it, I need your help. A couple of hours ago, I went to Genosha to rescue a kid named Blink. But one thing led to another, and we wound up fighting a bunch of guards. Shut your yap or I'll... Never mind. Anyway, during the fight, Blink was going to teleport us to the dead zone. But she got hit and disappeared without me. I wound up having to slug my way out of there alone.
Now you need us to find her.
Yeah, I do. Go see that mission computer if you want a full briefing.
What's the dead zone?
It's where the air fleets of Magneto and Apocalypse had their last big battle. The ground's covered with crashed ships. Even though Magneto's aircraft weren't that high-tech, his pilots put up a hell of a fight. So Apocalypse fired off an EMP bomb that fried ships on both sides.
What a dick!
Don't make me hurt you.
Get this little cutscene. I will push this button here. It sounds nothing like Patrick Stewart, Renoa.
Sabretooth has just informed us that a citizen of Genosha has escaped. Unfortunately, she's hurt, and in an area known as the Dead Zone.
Who is it?
A young woman named Blink. Sabretooth had gone to Genosha to rescue her.
That don't sound right. Sabretooth tried to save someone.
Don't think too hard on it, Tiny. 'Cause he wouldn't ever save an X-Man.
Question is, who's gonna save you, Bullethead?
Cut it out, you two. Let the professor talk.
Let's get one thing straight, Boy Scout. I don't take orders from you.
See? It's just like I told you, Psych. Juggernaut ain't housebroken yet.
Gentlemen, please. Let us focus on more important matters.
Who's Blink?
She's a very gifted mutant with the ability to teleport.
So she's like Nightcrawler.
Only in the vaguest sense. Blink can teleport as far away as the moon.
Wow, that sure leaves the elf in the dust.
Did you say Blink might be hurt?
Yes, she was injured while attempting to teleport out of Genosha.
And that is why a team of you is needed to immediately begin searching the Dead Zone for this young woman. Good luck to you.
Just view the mission briefing. As briefings become unlocked, they become viewable by the computer. More often than not, it'll just be telling us probably what we already know, but the added, maybe comedy stylings of X-Men and Brotherhood basically bickering at each other. But, that will do it for this episode. Like I said, before I head out there to save Blink, I will do a supplemental video, like I said, explaining more in detail how these powers are going to be spread out among all these X-Men and Brotherhood members. You skip it at your own leisure if you want. It's just going to be that. Did you get to the next part? Either way, I will see you next time on Let's Play X-Men Legends.